Hey guys, my name is Rycopene and welcome to the shadows that run alongside our car. This is an indie game on Itch.io which I found last week, which is more like don't take the risk in a way that it has messages and stuff. I was changing the settings earlier today and I saw this option which is seen in all messages, which means there will be dialogues between us and the other person. And in the title screen or in the pictures on the page, I saw a man and a woman, probably a couple, driving with a shadow that's following them. I don't really know much about the game, but like it's there, you know? So I don't have any idea about what to expect in the game, which means let's start. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Oh, so we have to choose. Okay, so I'll be choosing the guy because I'm a guy, I think. Anyway, let's go. Gun it. Okay. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels scrape. Fudge. I can't talk properly. God dang it. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone, and then it's just us and the long road. Hello? Morse code? The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. Why do you open your window, girl? After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? Oh, so the black bar thing, speech bubble is the dialogue. Okay. It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. Don't jinx yourself, girl. Don't jinx yourself. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess this is kinda strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Are they like friends with benefits, or like they just hooked up and didn't like. Anyway, right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's okay, nice. What should I name you? I'll be a serious guy. I'll be yeah, sure. Was it Shelby? I'm gonna keep the Shelby name. I changed my scene. Dang it, I'm so dumb. Stay me. So we will name her Shelby. Shelby. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Shelby. Name's Dustin. Dustin. Okay? The smile on his face. Good enough. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm, brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond these occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? So something happened in the world, but it might be the shadows that are affecting everyone. It's pretty vague right now. Oh. Wow. That's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not so sure she wants to hear that. You know, I'm gonna tell the truth. Cause that's one good thing that should be done. No, not bend the truth. Dodge the question. Yeah. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was still alive. I was the only one who ever drove it. Guess he didn't. Sorry. Never mind. It's okay. The booze... What? Oh, I get it. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. God, what's wrong with my mouth today? God dang it. I can't talk properly. Damn it. I hate myself. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. This is actually a pretty cool, game. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then, though. Hang on a sec, go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out, then as something comes into auditory focus, is that mariachi? No, I'm sorry. Mariachi is the proper one. I'm not being racist, but every time I say mariachi, most of my, I have Mexican friends that keep telling me it's mariachi. And I don't know. Just don't want to offend anyone. Okay? They're both happy. I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static and the sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Shelby's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. Grammar. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere, out in the sun mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Touché. Sure seems that way. Guess it's just a ghost on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. Well, what if someone is really alive and playing the song in an endless loop? You never know. What do you think a zombie would even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I get it, cause the baby metal band is... I don't think that's what they meant, but... Okay, cringe. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this. But what are they grateful for, exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace? Peace, huh? I wish they let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like... Oh, Alanis Morissette. Top 40 hits, that sort of thing. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but... Well, you probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Really? Really? I don't know what ABBA is. I'm just acting, you know? Just go with the flow. You know? Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? Judging by the dress, by the hair, and by the physique, maybe you're in your late 20s. Probably. I don't know. I don't judge. I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Except for that one. Oh, I'm sorry, you're in your early 20s. My bad. I'm sorry, Shelby, I'm sorry. Sorry. Shit. What did I say? Like 20s? I'm so dumb. God, that's so young. You mean you're older than that? Don't tell me you're old. Come on. What was your name? Dustin. Don't tell me you're like 40 or some crap. That's weird. He's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her? I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder into the wheel. This music's kinda similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now it's just us again. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. I'm not... Should I ignore it? I think I should. Probably. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. Yeah, well, if you ask a girl like that, of course she won't. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the street lights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. God dang it, what's wrong with my... I can't talk properly today. Is it because of the frickin' font? It's obviously the font. Because I've been reading Nights earlier and stuff. Oh, I'm wearing my cap again. Because, you know, why not? Kind of fitting for the end of the world. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well, what do you like to do? Or what did you before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. Huh. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess it doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. Huh. I used to travel a lot. looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliche. Not really. It sorta suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sorta lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to be. Huh. Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Is she like... So if she's pressing her gut... Where's the gut? That's the gut. So is she having a... Is she having her period? Probably. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. I'll be a kind dude. Still feel... God dang it! What's wrong with my... Still feeling nauseous? Oh yeah. It's gotten a little better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but... Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but... Gastric distress is a bit beyond... Oh, she does have her monthly period. Okay. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. True. If everything wasn't so weird these days anyway, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that though. Onward it is, then. I'm not pretty sure how long this is. I'm not sure how long, but I might not do the girl's perspective. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Didn't think I used to. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought. I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here, and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months, I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then, listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but your old man, what happened? My dad? Huh. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore. So he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. Ooh. Ugh. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. Dang it. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great, now I feel like I want to puke. Hey. Okay. Am I like gonna be a pervert for doing this? Because I'm old and she's young. So, oh, okay, well then. Sure. I thought she might pull away, but she doesn't. Her shoulders fall, and I think I hear her sigh. Wow, her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can be normal. It's not even that cold. Don't tell me she's... She's about to die. Don't tell me she's gonna die. Game, no. No, not like this. No. But we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. If the car's clock is set right, it's nearing 1 in the morning now. The road is as dead as it ever was, but it somehow feels even emptier. More sinister. Like all the shadows behind us are teaming up in the hungering mass, just waiting to swallow us full. My eyes are getting heavier. We can't stop now though. We've still got so much farther to go. Even if we... Hey Dustin? There's something I need to tell you. Don't tell me she's sick. Don't tell me she's gonna die. She looks real bad. Worse than I've seen yet. A couple times she opens and shuts her mouth. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? She's sweating. She's holding her gut. There has to be some infection within her. She's gonna die. Game, no, don't do this. I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. Damn it. God dang it. I should have known it. I've heard so much unreliable crap about the symptoms, but I guess they weren't so full of shit after all. Hey, stop. It's okay. But just keep calm, alright? You don't even really know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with being... No. Do you mean by infection? Like a zombie apocalypse or some crap? Or like someone bit you and he was infected? Like, what the hell's going on? I am clueless right now. If it wasn't for this, I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. Fuck it all. I thought I was keeping it together. Don't do this to me, kid. I swallow, but it doesn't make my throat any less dry. The corners of my eyes are burning. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes? Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Psh, retail. Almost as bad as zombies, so it is zombies. It is a zombie apocalypse. Okay. Worse, probably. I try, but I can't muster up the will to laugh. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? Of course! And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. If there is or even was a station like that out there, I'd love to hear it. Hell, I'd love to shake the hand of whoever was running it. This life's too short to not just do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it ain't the time to be waxing on that. I don't know how much longer this tank's gonna get us. Well, ain't much else to do now but go until we can't anymore. The road is long and our course is true. Nowhere to run but forward. That's it? That's it? Dude, I have so many questions right now. Like, what the hell? What? I'm lost. I'm actually lost. What? Okay, so is it like, so the story of this game is about a zombie apocalypse, about them getting bitten, which in reality she was bitten, and so the symptoms are like she's getting cold and something in her gut is hurting inside, and whatever happens after the long road, she might have turned into one of them. Like, it's so hard to like be in a situation like that and you're carrying all the things in your life. And my conclusion to the story is that she might have turned and Shelby might have bitten Dustin, and Dustin died as well together with her. So nothing really happened, nothing good really happened after all. So they all died. And I guess this is what someone in an apocalypse would feel and would do. They have no power, you know, and you just have to accept reality for what it is, because you can't defy reality right now. If there's a zombie apocalypse, you just have to accept it. Even if you die, even if you get bitten, even if you turn into one of them, you have no choice but to accept it. And that's sad. So anyway, if you want to watch Don't Take the Risk, I'll leave the link in the description below. And Static That Speaks My Name and Presentable Liberty, those are the games I've played before, which are pretty depressing and sad and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.